Welcome to episode 5 of the Dugout. Today we were in Warrenpoint for a first vs second battle between Warrenpoint Town and Dollingstown in the NIFL Premier Intermediate League. Both sides finished mid-table last year, but with the quality of players they both have, it is no surprise they find themselves going head-to-head for the title. This has been a season of redemption for Warrenpoint Town and manager Gary Boyle. At the end of the 2022-23 season, they were preparing for a playoff game for the chance to get back to the Northern Irish Premier League. Instead, they were relegated due to off-field issues that could have been avoided. So after a poor first season last year in the Intermediate League, Warrenpoint and Boyle are finally looking on track to get the club back to where they belong. At the time of Warrenpoint's relegation, Gary Boyle was managing Newry City and had just replaced club legend Darren Mullen. All was going to be a tough task to follow in Mullen's footsteps. Boyle endured a tough start and eventually resigned. The Warrenpoint manager at the time was Barry Gray. He decided to leave the point and replace Gary at Newry, and in turn Gary became the manager of Warrenpoint. Gray could not succeed either at Newry, as they have recently turned back to old manager Darren Mullen, but even he is finding it tough to get results. Boyle was maybe fairly uncriticised for his time in charge of Newry, as they are clearly going through a challenging moment. So it's good to see him doing so well this year with Warrenpoint, and the fans definitely appreciate him as they sang his name all night long. This was a big game for both sides. Warrenpoint had the chance to go 6 points clear at the top, and Dollingstown, who were in a recent slump, needed to get their season back on track with a win. Overall, it wasn't a great first half. Warrenpoint keeper Daniel Devine was in top form and made a few important saves. Dollingstown were probably the better of the sides in the first half and created the better opportunities, but they could not find the net. The Warrenpoint management team with Gary Boyle and Simon Nix must have had some stern words with the side at half-time. They came out a completely different team in the second half. If I was to guess, I would say the main focus was to move the ball quicker and with more urgency. The point looked more up for it in the second half. They were now first to every ball. Their passing was quicker and they played with a lot more energy in what was quite a lethargic first half from them. Dollingstown were now under pressure, but proved why they are in this title race. They have the best defence in the league this year, with only 13 goals conceded in 14 games. They dealt with every Warrenpoint attack in the second half, and in truth, there honestly was not much between these two sides. Dollingstown had lost their last two league games with 1-0 losses at home. Star striker Aaron Duke is currently in a goal-scoring slump, but he has scored goals all throughout his career at every level, and no doubt he will be scoring again soon. For me, the man of the match was young left-back Conal Murray. The 21-year-old summed up Warrenpoint's resurgence in the second half. He was aggressive, got the ball moving quickly, defended brilliantly, and like a modern fullback, was a real outlet for his side. Overall, it was a solid performance from all members of the Warrenpoint team. With an average age of 24, they have a perfect blend of youth and experience. From exciting 18-year-old Rory Powell to veteran 38-year-old leader John Boyle, every man put in a great shift. Before losing their last two games, they were undefeated in the previous 12. The pride in the team from the home support was evident to see throughout the match. As the game was reaching its end, it looked like it was going to be a stalemate. Warrenpoint kept knocking on the door and probably looked the likeliest to break the deadlock. Based on the second half performance alone, the Point probably deserved the win. They eventually got their goal from a corner. It was officially awarded as an own goal by Dollingstown keeper Craig Robinson, who could not get the ball cleared, but it may have taken a further deflection afterwards. But truth be told, Warrenpoint didn't go ahead winning the net. They are now 1-0 up. Warrenpoint then had to show another side of their game and dig in for the remaining minutes that were left. A great defensive display, they did brilliantly to hold on to the clean sheet and secure the win. Striker Declan Loy worked tirelessly all game, and captain John Boyle at the back rolled back the years and had a commanding performance. Dollingstown tried their best to salvage a late chance, but it wasn't to be, as they suffered their third 1-0 defeat in a row in the league. It may be a season of redemption for Warrenpoint, but there was a feeling of relief when referee Tom Symington blew his final whistle. Now in a commanding position at the top of the table and 6 points clear of Dollingstown, the Point will be hoping to go on another unbeaten run like they had earlier in the season and get the club back to where it belongs. There's no game for me this weekend, so just want to thank everyone again for all your comments and feedback and the support for this new channel. There are some massive fixtures in the country this weekend, so good luck to everyone that's playing, and thanks very much again for watching.